Daniel Gagos, MuleRiderAthletics.com, here with head baseball coach Steve Browning. Coach, welcome back once more. Last weekend, your team bounced back from a Game 1 loss to Southeastern Oklahoma, but they bounced back, like I said, to take the next 2 games of this series and capture their 7th straight conference series. What did you tell your players after that first game, and kind of what was the mindset going into the final 2 games of the series?
Well, it's tough. I mean, right now where we're at in our season, we're just trying to take things, one game at a time. I think it's easy to start looking ahead. You start looking to postseason and, all that tough stuff. But, right now we're 1 game at a time. We didn't play like we wanted to game 1. Played a very good team on the road at their place, which is a hostile environment. It's always just, it's one of those places you don't ever like to go to. It's just because it's, they play really good at home. Not that they don't play good on the road, but, like I said, we felt like we didn't execute on some things in game 1. And so at the end of the day, it was like, listen, your back's against the wall. It was our first time all year that we had lost game 1 of a series. So it was a new situation for us, which is good. It's good to be in those situations because you never know what's going to happen come tournament time. And I liked the way our guys bounced back. We were able to get back out there, and we felt good. Getting Bond on the mound. He's a good guy to run back out there for game 2, and the guys responded. And even the series after Friday, after Friday, I'm sorry. And then Saturday was just. Is one of those games. They're fun to be a part of, but they also drive you nuts, and they give you gray hair as a coach. But very good pitchers battle, game 3, back and forth, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotions, and we got a break in the 9th inning. I say break. We got we got a big hit from Durden to give us a double, and then Telvin Darden backed it up with a double to take the lead, and then Telvin read a dirt ball, and we was fortunate enough they made a mistake, kind of threw it in the outfield for us to score 2, and sent Abby back out there and got a complete game. So it was a huge series for us. Like I said, those guys are tough at home, but also, like I said, right now this time of year they're all big, but to be able to get 7 straight series wins in a row, that's kind of where we're at. Just make sure you win every series. Try to get some sweeps in there, and we look up, we put ourselves in a good position, conference standing wise.
In midweek action just a couple days ago, you and your team took on a very good LSU Shreveport team. The eventual final of that game was not in favor of the Mule Riders, but they did come back from an early 5-0 hole to take a lead in the 7th inning. With that said, what does that say about the resolve of your team coming back from an early hole like that?
Well, we've shown we can do that throughout the year. I thought we've come back in some big games before. Let me say this about LSUS: they're a great team. There's a reason why we play them every year. A lot of people don't, they're an NAIA school. A lot of people don't understand. They finished 3rd in the World Series last year. They've been to the World Series the last couple of years. They're a top 25 team in NAIA, and they are that's why we play them. So it's hard when you find yourself in a hole like you do against a team like that early. It's tough to come back out of, and I thought we made a pitching change. Blake Sullivan come in, did a good job holding them at bay. And then we kind of scratched around here. I think 3 runs, and so we took the lead. The thing about that ball game is we got beat in the first third of it, and we got beat in the back third of it. If you break a game down into thirds, you got 3 thirds. First through third, 4th through 6, and 7, 8, 9. We got beat in the 2 thirds. You don't want to, the front end and the back end, and we kind of blew the lead there late, and then didn't execute offensively to get the lead back. But it shows a lot about our guys to be able to, I feel at any time, and I think our guys do, they feel at any time they can come back and that they're never out of a ball game. I think we showed that earlier in the year against Harding, to make the comeback that we did and then win it in the 9th. And then even the 2nd game we were down big and, got it back within a run or 2. So I think we've been in those situations before. That's why we didn't panic on Tuesday. We just didn't get the job done, late in the game to hold on to that win. But I do like to fight in our guys for sure.
All right, Coach, looking ahead to this upcoming weekend, you all will play host to East Central in the conference series. It'll be quite a while since you guys have actually had a conference series at home. But what will be the keys to that series?
Well, you said it's playing at home is always fun. That home game we played Tuesday, it felt like we hadn't been at home in a while because we had such a long home stretch there for a while. And, the key is going to be pitching, always based around pitching. Solid defense. We can play a couple games and not put any errors on the board, and then get some big hits from guys here and there. I think we'll be fine. The thing you don't want to look at is I'm trying to tell our guys right now, don't look at records, don't look at our record, don't look at their record. Because it doesn't matter. You know, when you, like I said, in conference games, it doesn't matter. You know, anybody can beat anybody on any given day. It is good to know we're sleeping in our own beds as though this weekend and playing in front of our home crowd. Weather's supposed to be nice, and so we hope we have a big weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. One of those days in the weekend, it's actually a more special day than most. Finally, just take a moment and talk to the fans about the festivities that are surrounding Military Appreciation Day on Saturday.
Okay. You know, we started that last year, so I guess it's our second year to do this. You know, I think like anybody else, you know, there's a lot of players on our team that probably have a parent or a grandparent, a cousin, brother, sister, whatever, that has served time in the military. And, you know, I just think it's important for us to take a minute. You know, so we were just like, you know, what can we do to, you know, honor our military? And it was what we did last year. Our foundation, Seal Bridges, they raise money. We have the military style jerseys. They were donated to us. People donated them in honor or memory of somebody. Even the baseball team, our trainer last year, our athletic trainer last year, had served some time, and so we even bought 4 or 5 jerseys, I think, in honor of people that had come through that played in our program. You know, so it's good for us to sit back and say thanks. You know, they will have festivities early in the day, reception for, you know, veterans to come back. You know, we'll have the color guard present, you know, or National Guard come out and present the colors, have a national anthem. You know, first pitch by Jimmy Solomon, who played here but also served some time, and then you know, 7th inning, instead of the 7th inning stretch, we'll have God Bless America sang, and then throughout the day, you know, between the innings, we've got some, you know, some patriotic music that will be played, so it's good. I think we've got 98 flags that will fly around the stadium that have names of people from Columbia County that have served time in war, who died in war, and it's got their name stitched on the flag, so they'll be flying around the stadium. So it's kind of a neat scene, and it's just a way to say thank you, and because you know, there's nothing else we can really do, or you know, we can't pay them back for their time and the sacrifices people made, but this is America's pastime. You know, baseball is, so you know, I think no better way to have a Military Appreciation Day but do it on a baseball game.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. We look forward to it, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.